business is war, and I'm the one who dies. I mean, come on, how can I even fathom the idea of building a business where it is directly linked to death? Hello, 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 my beautiful, beautiful beings. Thank you for joining the third episode of Written Pathways, a podcast where I share with you the lessons that I'm able to derive from life's crazy experiences by using my favorite technique, which is journaling. In this podcast, I share with you extracts from my journal. We go through the actual words that I'm saying, and then the hidden beliefs, those limiting, nasty beliefs that govern those words in the background. And then we're able to derive the lessons and reframe those beliefs into more positive affirmations in order to create a better lifestyle. So if we consider that 95 or some sort of that big number of our actions are actually governed by our subconscious and unconscious minds, which our brain does in order to save energy. Because it thinks that, well, we've already learned this lesson before. So in order for us to save that energy, we choose the neurological pathways, the most traveled ones, and recreate, or rather save us from new experiences or new ways of dealing with life and stimuli that we receive. And then simply just react to life in the same ways as we learn how to react the first time something like that happened to us, which basically means that if we're trying to manifest a better life or we're trying to manifest better opportunities, when things show up in our life, we have a very high chance of dismissing these opportunities or reading the room, reading those situations with tinted glasses, basically basing our beliefs on our past experiences. So if we burnt once, we will try to avoid feeling that pain. And then when something slightly similar or something that triggers rather those beliefs shows up in our life, we instantly dismiss it and say, no, that's not for me. But actually, it might as well be. And if we're unable to even look at life from different perspective, from a perspective that actually serves us, then we'll literally miss opportunities. We will literally miss opportunities for us to connect with people, connect with money, or make more money and make businesses and so on. And today's extract is really about my beliefs about money and business. So here I will be discussing my main fear really is the distrust and money, and how money actually has a lot of unsafe connotations and assumptions around it. So here I am trying to manifest millions, build businesses, when in reality money means betrayal, pain, and businesses mean that I'm gonna get fucked over. So how can I really create a life, create opportunities for myself, see those opportunities even from afar, ideas, generate those ideas that can create businesses, that can create money, if I have such strong negative connotations around it. So today's extract is about a moment in 2024 in February where I had a man come and check out my house. And I have this crazy, beautiful, big idea to create a membership house. And that man came over. And I remember being on that meeting and listening to him and being like, oh, no, this is bad. Like, I thought at the time that was my intuition telling me that something's sketchy here. But upon deconstructing that situation and seeing really what beliefs were governing those thoughts and those feelings and those emotions, I realized that was really not intuition, but simply fear. And it was only through journaling this out and seeing and writing down those exact feelings and beliefs and thoughts that were going over in my head in that moment that I was able to really narrow it down into a couple of lessons and beliefs, which I'm then able to transform and rather reformulate into positive affirmations and go on a journey to create better positive beliefs that will allow me to create better opportunities and better lifestyle in general, and see money not as pain, but rather as possibilities that can amplify all of my amazing, great ideas. So without any further ado, let's get to the extract. Membership house is happening. Initial thoughts. a lot of fears, assumptions that people who want to make money also want to fuck me over, that all businesses are liars, all businessmen are liars, that I don't bring much to the table. If there's operations manager, who am I? The CEO, the director of all departments. Now I have the permission and reason to dream big. Not 5, 10-year projects, but 50 years. The new chain of houses, like Soho House, but different. Overwhelmed. Do I have to run right now? Drop everything? Or can I multitask? Can I efficiently manage my time based on my priorities? Next section is in Russian. Папа очень часто, до сих пор, проявляется в разговорах. Весь негатив о деньгах, бизнесе связан с папой. Инвестиции – это ложь. И кидалово. Это тяжело, и кто-то проигрывает. Много инвестиций – это трата денег. Я боюсь быть на плохом конце, где есть потери и долги. Не хочу влезть в долги. Инвестиция – это выход и уход от налогов. Пока что моя позиция – жертвы в бизнесе. Война – бизнес. Но я тот, кто погибает. Very interesting. So, the main takeaways. So these are literal beliefs, right? These are thoughts that are running through my head at that point in time. But all of these little paragraphs actually hide a particular fear, or rather a limiting belief that I can tackle. Because most likely, it's not just governing this situation, but every other situation in my life. So, drawing a little bit from the previous episode that I did, here we also see the conditionality of my self-worth. Because here, I'm saying I don't bring much to the table. And then I'm saying I'm the CEO, the director of all departments. So again, it is so conditional on status, on titles, on authority, that I just myself, I don't have value unless I am CEO and director of all departments. And also, there is actually a lot of perfectionism that you can read from here, because director of all departments. And then I'm actually worried, like, can I manage my time? Can I multitask? And this basically shows that unless I take the do it all by myself approach, this is going to fail. And that is pretty much perfectionism. And within these examples, you can also see the conversation that's happening between the inner child and inner parent. So inner child is the one that asks for permission, right? So here I'm saying I have the permission, the reason to dream big. Adults don't ask for permission. So it's clearly my inner child that wants to dream, but it's still asking for permissions. And my inner parent, in turn, actually wants to guard and save myself from that, because I'm feeling failure and that success will overwhelm me. And at the same time, it almost resembles my relationship with my actual parents and how they teach me about life, whether directly or indirectly. And here I also state that I'm aware of it. And really the first step to solving a problem is to becoming aware of it. And here I'm already a little step ahead. I'm saying that I can see my father's words, my father's energy within these thoughts. And my father's narrative, really, and also the example that all businessmen are liars. That is a big assumption. And the most important thing really is to separate the truth, facts, all of these absolute things that I'm saying, all businessmen are liars. That is not true, right? And in order for me to actually believe that it's not true, I need to challenge it by bringing myself more information and presenting myself with, first of all, business women that I can relate to and see, well, if she can do it, so can I. But also bringing myself more examples where businessmen or businesswomen are not the ones that exploit, that hurt, that damage society, people, universe, environment, whatever. and give myself more examples where actually business is used to uplift, to create beneficial things where everybody wins. It also feels like there's not even a consideration of a possibility of any business being a win-win partnership. It's always one versus the other. Somebody loses, somebody gains, and massive screaming thought here is the victimization here. It's like I'm the one who dies. I'm on the losing end. Everything is against me. So a lot of victimization here. And that is actually the main kind of takeaway that I take from this extract, really, is my fear and distrust of money and business. So, money here is betrayal, dishonesty, exploitation. And also, it's kind of even fed, not even just in my family, but also remembering like business and economics classes and how the price formation happens, how, you have all those conversations where like raw materials and then all these farmers are growing our food, and then comes the transportation company, the packaging company, the supermarkets, the this, the that, and then the price is huge, but then the farmers only get one tiny percentage and then everybody else gets the money. You kind of left feeling that, wow, like everybody that does business, that doesn't just do this amazing kind of work of like growing something, right? This you kind of have this connotation of it being such a natural thing, like the farmer that they take care of food, and then comes the angry businessman and puts a high price tag and then takes all of the money to himself, while poor farmer is there left with nothing. So all of these connotations from school, from classes, from society, from family really formed this belief that money is not a good thing. So let me ask myself, how the hell do I think I'm ever going to attract good money and build good businesses if the whole idea of money is charged with such negative energy? It's all about distrust and betrayal and pain. Let's get to the screaming last sentence of this extract. Business is war, and I'm the one who dies. I mean, come on. How can I even fathom the idea of building a business where it is directly linked to death? Like, I have such a belief that I will lose my soul, my essence, if I enter this field. And business has such connotations of war, of competition, being ruthless, being masculine, this energy, and if I participate in that, I lose myself, I lose my feminine essence, I lose peace, authenticity, soul. And that's all kind of fed from my experience of witnessing my father struggle, sacrifice, fight, physical fights, emotional fights, like being this unavailable man as well. And I feel like, wow, if I want to build a business, that means I will have to behave like that. And I don't want to behave like that. So again, how can I manifest or build a business if everything that's connected to it has such negative connotations? It's absolutely crazy. So if I continue seeing business as violent and war, I will not want to play this game. Following up with the money as well, and how investments are seen as a loss, I will try my best to avoid losses, right? So what I'm actually doing here as well is thinking that I'm reclaiming control by dismissing this game whatsoever. So I think that if I control this from a perspective where I don't invest money or don't start this, but don't take risks, I won't get hurt. But if I don't take risks, how am I going to make money? Also, I'm not sure. And again, it is also so tied to safety, to survival, because debt here for me is literally like loss of freedom, is being submitted to somebody. Because if I see that there's two sides to this exchange, right? So there is somebody that wins and somebody that loses, and I'm the one who loses, which means that I will submit myself to the one who wins. I will owe something to the one who wins. And that means loss of freedom. I'm feeling trapped, feeling dependent, and pretty much dying. So everything that's connected to investments, money, and business is a threat to my safety. But here I am, manifesting abundance, money, And what I'm saying is I'm manifesting betrayal, loss, death. And of course, my nervous system doesn't want that. So if I'm saying and I'm affirming, oh, I am a millionaire and I make this much money and I build this business, like my nervous system, the moment that maybe even an opportunity is presented to me, is going to be like, oh, no, no, that's not for us. Something must be sketchy here. This is not for us. But frankly, what my nervous system is saying is that, girl, I think money is death. So anytime I'll be presented with opportunities for money, I will be seeing it as death. And that's just not going to lead me anywhere. So let's get to the reframing of these beliefs, right? First and foremost, business is creation, exchange of value and energy. And money can amplify whatever I choose to create. And if I want to create from my heart, I want to create beauty, transformation, change, then money and business are able to support that. I don't have to blame the games of the past generations of 50, 100 years ago. I don't have to play that game. I can create my own game where the society is changing so much. Women are in positions of power. Women are already entered and are succeeding in the work field, industry, whatever. Like, we're making money, we're building businesses. And the more that I give myself examples of women that are making good money and that are bringing beneficial things into this world, the more I'll believe that I can play that game, or just create my own framework where I don't have to lose my essence, where I can respect my feminine energy, respect rest, respect intuition, and all these things, and still have the masculine structure, the leadership, the conviction and belief in myself, but also believe that I don't have to sell my soul in order to make money and build businesses. Yes, some people exploit. Yes, some people will do negative things and make the most out of situations where other people get to lose. But it is up to me and my discernment. I have to trust myself. I don't trust myself here. You can see I don't trust myself to manage my time wisely, to not fall for tricks and lies. And really, I need to trust myself to use my discernment, to use my intuition, to see benefits and see good in people and see good in money and opportunities in business that I can create for myself, and that other people, I need to believe that also the people that I'm attracting are there to support me. They're not there to fuck me over. They're going to support me. They're going to help me with my vision. Reframing success as something spacious, something supported, something sustainable is the key to actually create that success for myself. First, I need to see it as possible, as such. See success, money, and business with these positive qualities in order to then manifest them, materialize them through actions, through physical world interactions, through meetings, through people. I'm creating my beliefs. So again, first and foremost, change your beliefs. Change. Money is good. Money amplifies beauty. Change. Money is neutral in the end of the day. It's not inherently corrupt. I choose what I do with money. I choose the kind of business. And I choose to see business, the word, the concept, as something positive because I create something positive. And so do millions of people. Millions of people are creating businesses that uplift society. And I need to believe that that is the norm. It's not, oh, some businesses do that. No, majority. The concept of business is there to uplift, expand, transform into positive things. And the moment that I do that, the world will start presenting me the proof of these beliefs through meetings, through people. So this is it. Today we unpacked a little bit about the fears, the distrust of money and business, and derived new positive affirmations. And nowadays, almost a bit more than a year later, I can sense and see that big project that at that time felt completely untackable. It felt impossible. It felt like all of the people that were going to come into my life were going to fuck me over. Nowadays, I'm building a support system. I'm building and attracting people that support my vision and that will make this membership house idea, this business idea blossom. and I trust myself, and I know that I'm growing into the version of myself that sees only the possibility and only the all the positive beneficial ways that this idea can work out. And soon I might be sharing this with you here as well. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining, and I hope this was beneficial for you as well. Let me know, what are your money beliefs and what are the most crazy, illogical, limiting beliefs you had while unpacking your brain and seeing, what do you believe about money? What do you believe about business? What does it mean to be a businessman or a businesswoman? What do you believe about other businessmen and businesswomen? Leave that in the comments. Send me a personal DM. I would love to hear your story. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you on the next one.